Welcome to the Scottish Cannon, and I'm bringing you another video here today. Just quickly before I get into the topic of the video, I just want to let you guys know, formerly Rugby is name, who he took a break from YouTube. He's actually a really good YouTuber who I've done multiple videos with. I really enjoyed working with him. He's finally back on YouTube, but he's actually made a new channel. So I'm going to put it in the description and annotation on screen. Please go and subscribe to him. If you haven't seen him, go and give him another go, because he does really good series on Rugby Challenge too, and he's got a great personality. And so I'd love to see him get back to where he was. It's just he explains it in a good video, so go and check that out. But anyway, what I want to talk about today is, where is the Rugby World Cup, the Rugby World Cup going to be? I'm just trying to think, because Rugby 15 is coming out end of this year, right? And the Rugby World Cup is the following year in September. And rugby games don't usually come out for, it's about a 2-year gap. So I'm thinking, because HB Studios are making a game now, then they're probably not going to have the Rugby World Cup actually licensed. Now, I'm giving you two possibilities here, but I think the biggest one is that True Blue is actually going to have the licensing for the Rugby World Cup. I think their next game is going to be Rugby World Cup 2015, which will be great, because it's finally, they actually get a go at making the World Cup, and they can use their licensing for however they want. But I feel like they're going to do that, because, it doesn't, unless it's DLC in Rugby 15, I don't see them, HB Studios, being able to do it. I mean, so if someone could answer me in the comments who actually has the licensing, the rights to actually make the Rugby World Cup in the game, if you could link it to me or something, that would be amazing. But I really think, if I'm thinking about it, I don't think HB Studios is going to make another rugby game a year exactly after they make, this title Rugby 15. And it should be a quite big game with, lots of other licensing that they bought off of True Blue. Now, I'm hoping what True Blue is going to do is, do what HB Studios did, the Rugby World Cup 2015, where they're going to try and sell the Rugby World Cup. But they need to do it much better than how HB Studios did it, because this game is really underdone. The gameplay is good, but the features are awful, and online features are awful. So I'm really thinking, where do you think it's going to be? And they better be there. I mean, it's really important that, because it's really, really important. Unless, like, EA Rugby, EA Sports possibly might be making another game. It might be, they actually might have the licensing for the Rugby World Cup. And actually, finally come to the rescue of rugby games again. But until then, I think that True Blue is probably going to be making the next Rugby World Cup game. And I think that's going to be their selling point, because they had the Lions Tour in the Rugby Challenge 2. That was their big selling point of that game. And I think the next one's going to be the Rugby World Cup. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave it below. I would love to hear if you have any ideas. And go and have a look at Optic Rugby. He's now called, formerly Rugby is the name. He's going to get back into it. He's recording a new series for all you guys. And I'll be doing some videos with him up in the coming future. But it's a really interesting topic, and I'd love to hear more about it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, and subscribe. I'm the Cannon.